Good morning, Aaron.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Yeah,
So I'm,
I asked everybody first to spell their name for me,
oh,
and then where they come, what city and what state.
so Aaron. I come from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm here in Iowa campaigning for Andrew Yang for a lot of reasons. Martin Luther King's vision is not yet completed. Martin Luther King's message has come to me and millions of others, but me specifically, like this week of his birthday and the birthday of Andrew Yang, to call into question a lot of our old policies and the justness or lack thereof of a lot of our policies and a lot of our ways of life. King called for a true revolution of values, one that would close the moral gap between our scientific progress and our moral progress. He says in a speech, "Where do we go from here? We are likely to find that problems of housing and education, instead of preceding the elimination of poverty, will themselves be affected if poverty is first abolished. The poor transformed into purchasers would do a great deal on their own. A host of positive psychological changes will inevitably result from widespread economic security. The dignity of the individual will flourish when the decisions concerning his life are in his own hands, when he has the means to seek self-improvement. Personal conflicts among husbands, wives, and children will diminish when the unjust measurement of human worth on the scale of dollars is eliminated. Now our country can do this. Now." When he said that in 1967, over 50 years ago, we could do this. Now, in the face of automation, in the face of Amazon being this in a way a blessing, in a way a scourge on the small towns and the stores, we have no choice. We have to eliminate poverty. We have to do it now. We should have done it 50 years ago when Martin Luther King championed this. But we're going to get it done with your help.
What do you do today?
I'm going to go out and knock on doors for Andrew Yang in Iowa.
You told me earlier, like, what are you gonna do for Martin Luther King Day?
Oh, okay. So I was invited by the Phoenix Congress. If you guys are interested, look up the Phoenix Congress on Twitter. Let me get his exact handle. But he invited me to do a fast as a kind of an inauguration, at Congress Phoenix, to do a fast on Martin Luther King's birthday for world peace, for the end of the three great evils of empire: poverty, bigotry, and militarism. Those are the three great evils that we must focus our attention and our energy in defeating, because that is the moral gap between where we've come scientifically and where we are to go morally. That's the moral gap, and that's the only thing worth fighting for: the end of poverty, the end of bigotry, the end of militarism. And that will usher us into what I consider a digital renaissance and the promised land that King talked about. So I'm gonna be abstaining from food today while knocking on doors. I invite anybody who feels led to do the same.
How did you get to Iowa?
I drove. I drove with a big sign on my back windshield that said "Google robot butter truck and vote Yang."
What kind of discipline are you in?
Well, like academically, I went to school for music.
What do you play?
I play the guitar.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah. I originally studied music therapy, which I like a lot of. Well, I don't know how much to get into that, but basically, music. I feel like helping people with music, but right now the place that we're in, we demand change. We demand change immediately, and we'll get it with your help.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So well spoken.
Thanks.